You're watching Fox Wilmington News at 10.
Several Carolina communities are still struggling. This is more than a year and a half after Hurricane Matthew slammed our coast.
Both of the Carolinas received millions of dollars in federal funding. It came from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, and it was aimed at helping their families put their homes back in place.
But Raycom's Nick Oshner found out there's progress in some spots, while other places have yet to spend any of the federal money.
We're in a 21-foot boat on Main Street. I don't know what we're going to do.
This is what Main Street in Fair Bluff, North Carolina looked like in October 2016, in the days after Hurricane Matthew brought its sweeping floodwaters over the banks of the Lumber River and into homes and businesses. When we visited last September, a year after the storm, Main Street was still a ghost town.
Nobody had ever seen anything like this. Nobody.
We first caught up with Ray Lundy along Main Street last fall.
All of us who are here feel forgotten, and a lot of them, I'm mad because nobody wants to help.
We saw Lundy again when we went back to Fair Bluff this week.
Fair Bluff is exactly like it was in '16 when Hurricane Matthew struck. Nothing has changed except the volume of mold.
It's been about 7 months since we first showed you the boarded up windows of the businesses here on Main Street in Fair Bluff. After our story aired, Governor Roy Cooper pledged millions of additional dollars specifically to help Fair Bluff recover. But more than half a year later, little has changed, and residents here tell me there's still no help in sight. They're all destroyed, empty, everyone's gone.
Gone.
It's a different story in Betty Smith's front yard, just a 30-minute drive down the road in Mullins, South Carolina.
I thank God every day for allowing me to be back in my home, because ain't no place like home.
Her home was destroyed by Hurricane Matthew, and the state of South Carolina used federal funds from HUD to help move her into a new place of her own.
It's very rough because, I mean, you don't have, people that's really going to want you to stay with them. And I didn't have the funds, all the money to get in a hotel. Every day I pray, God, please, Lord, help me get back in my home.
When I walk out of here in about 3 years, this whole place is going to have nothing but photographs of walls on it.
Betty Smith's home is on the wall of the South Carolina Disaster Recovery Office. Its director, J.R. Sanderson, says they've already put 52 families affected by Hurricane Matthew back in homes, using money from HUD that was awarded the same time as North Carolina's grant.
South Carolina's moving faster than a lot of other people. Having said that, it's still not fast enough for the citizen. I mean, the citizen wants to be back in their home tomorrow, and my mission, my job, my team's job is to try to make that happen as fast as we possibly can.
By contrast, a report released by HUD at the end of March shows North Carolina has yet to spend a single dollar of its disaster recovery grant money, and rates the state as a, quote, slow spender. At this point, do you think the town can even fully recover? It's been so long. Is there any coming back from what happened now?
Unless there's an infusion of money in here, and we're frustrated. We would love something done to help this town. But as far as I see, this town is dead.
Making sure you